Alright, what is going on, everybody? I'm back for another video, and yeah, today I'll be doing something very different. As you can see, this is how I look like in real life. I'm very nervous because I've never done this before, and I've never seen myself, my reflection, as I'm making the video, while I'm talking. As you can see, I have a green screen in the back here. The reason I'm not going to be using it is because it actually didn't end up working out to the way I wanted it to, so that's why kind of have to ditch that and kind of have to do it the old-fashioned way, kind of have to do it the way I really didn't want to do it, but it's just kind of how it has to go because green screen sucks ass. So it's really, I think, a lighting problem, but it's just like I don't have time to go and buy some more lightings or some other bullshit. But today, as you can see, I talked about this for quite a while now, that I said I was going to make some reaction videos. And that's what I plan on doing today. I'll be reacting to the final season of Attack on Titan, Season 4, first episode. I know I am quite late into posting the video. That is because of all the issues I had posting this video. Getting all the equipment ready, like the green screen, the lighting, the camera, the microphone. Just pretty much setting up my computer, because this is a brand new computer and I'm pretty much just setting it up. Was pretty hard for me. Not only that, but it's Apple brand. It's a MacBook. I'm used to Windows, so MacBooks are a little bit different than Windows, and so that's why it's taking me so long to, kind of get this video out. But I am gonna catch up, and I plan to catch up. There is a couple of things I want to talk about before we actually get into this video, and I have my phone right here because I know I was gonna forget if I didn't. So first of all, what I wanted to talk about was the green screen. Obviously, like I said, it didn't really work out. I tried many times doing everything I could, trying to like get the lighting. I do have a light over there that's like flashing, that's why it looks kind of good. I tried so many times to fix it, it just would not fix. There's a bit like a lot of glitching, and behind me you could still kind of see the green particles all around. I'm not really sure why that is, that it is like that, but it's just kind of how shit is. So I'm not using the green screen no more. I'm just gonna do it while having the Attack on Titan in a small green screen, maybe somewhere right here. I'm gonna move a little bit to the right of the screen so you can actually see it properly. I am screen recording the episode so that I can pause it, and when I pause it and try to explain something, it'll show it as well paused right there. Either that or just completely take it out and give a little discussion, so it kind of goes at the same rhythm of the video that I am talking with right now. So that's pretty much what I am talking about right there. Also, I had two ways of making these videos. So first of all, the first way was actually making my screen of my camera and putting it in like a small box right over here or right over here. Either way, and having the rest of the screen being the Attack on Titan. But the reason I am going to put the Attack on Titan in a smaller screen is because I really don't want any problems with copyright. I don't want any issues with YouTube, because obviously I want it to be like a career in the future. One day I want this to be a career, build a great community, and I don't want any of that copyright stuff to get in my way. So that's why I plan on following the rules and trying to put only some parts of the Attack on Titan video in a smaller screen, so it's actually following the rules, because I want this reaction videos to stay on YouTube, not just be on there for a little bit of time and then get taken down eventually. So that's why I'm going to do it that way. Second thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that the new season that we're going to be watching right now is actually produced on a different studio than it originally was. And it's always really awkward when an anime changes studios midway, because they had one animation at first, now they're going to have a different kind of animation. I want to trust Mappa, but I'm not so sure because I never seen any of the work. Maybe I have, I just never really checked the companies, because who does? But yeah, they're changed studios. They were originally with Studio, and now they're Mappa Studio. So the animation is going to be a little bit different. It might be a little bit awkward for me. I'm hoping that Mappa, actually animates it nicely and like actually animates it good, because I hope that the studio doesn't mess up with my favorite show of all time. So that's why I'm kind of nervous about that. But I think they should have it in the bag. I don't think it should be an issue. Also, I am very excited for this season, because this is going to be like no other season in the entire compared to the other ones, this is going to be completely different because season 1, 2, and I guess partly of season 3 was Titans. Titans are the enemies. Titans, we have to kill all of them to get freedom. But then in season 3, part 2, we realized that the enemy goes beyond just Titans. We realized that that line of just going straight forward to kill all the Titans has been blurred, has been eradicated. Now there's a lot more turns and U-turns and all kinds of turns that, you know, some lead into dead ends. And pretty much what I'm saying is that line is blurred now. We don't exactly know who the enemy is, other than the racist fucks over there that are pretty much killing us for who knows what reason, which we will have to find out sooner or later. I'm hoping that it's actually for a good reason, not just being them being racist, which I think that's actually what it is, but I hope it to be like a decent reason on why they may feel that way. So yeah, I'm very excited to get into this. I guess without further ado, I'm gonna save the questions that I have, things I want to be solved in this season, because there's a lot of questions we have and there's only one season left. It's crazy that they're gonna do this last season. This is gonna be the last season and we have so many questions left. So I'm gonna save the final discussions and like the questions that I want to answer, which I have on my phone written down right here, for the very end of the video. So stay tuned to that if you want to hear that. Without further ado, let's get into this video and let's see what the first episode is talking about. Okay, so we've seen this, I guess, in the trailer, the official trailer that actually came out. We've seen this guy before. I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, there seems to be what war. Okay, an explosion right there. Okay, this man needs to get out of there, boy. You're gonna die. Oh wow, that's so racist. You alien calling the shots. Alright, so this has been a 4-year time skip, I'm guessing. 4-year war. Wow. So this has been going on for quite a minute. So what seems to be, they have a whole fortress and these guys are kind of trying to take over that. I'm not sure who they are, or we're seeing the perspective from Marleyans or the Eldians in Marleyan, like the Marleyan country. What is this man doing? Alright, so one of them is going to be, I'm guessing... Okay, so one of them is being chosen to, which one is going to be the Armored Titan? So I guess Reiner's going to give up his position to go to one of these fools. So these young ass kids, they seem to be like, what, 12 years old? Probably like 13 max. And they are going to become new warriors to actually take in one of the powers of the Titan. Alright, hold up the phone. That line right there, to slaughter that island of devils who've done nothing but make us suffer. Okay, that's interesting to me. I say that because if I'm right, the Eldians in Paradise, which is that Iceland which she's referring to, were actually just living pretty much normal lives, fighting the Titans, their own kind, which they didn't even know were humans at that point. Pretty much they didn't know anything about the world until a big colossal Titan motherfucker came and kicked down the wall, and that's when they started learning more about the world, because they were attacked by the enemy and they had no choice but to adapt to the situation. So really what it seems to me is that she's saying that those devils that made nothing but make us suffer. I'm not really sure what she means by that, when the warriors over here in Paradise were the ones who attacked the Eldians over there. Well, the Eldians, excuse me, here the Eldians at the Marleyan were the ones who attacked the Eldians over there at Paradise when they were just living normal lives and didn't know much about their world. So not really sure what she means about that. I guess we'll figure out sooner or later. So let's continue. Alright, so she seems like she really wants to become that Armored Titan. Alright, she made a bomb. Or multiple bombs, it looks like. Get out of here, phone. Shit. Bitch ass phone. Motherfuckers got armored trains. That's crazy. Even in Paradise, they don't know anything about trains. Planes, cars, nothing about that. Okay, so that answers one of the questions I had, was Annie and Berto part of this crew as well. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense since Reiner's kind of along with them. It seems like they're using the Eldians in the front lines to pretty much win their war. And look at them, they're all terrified. This guy looks like he's about to die. Bug's about to eat him alive. Oh, you know that fat fuck's a fucking Eldian. This man had his dinner. Are those bombs? Are they kamikazes? Girl, you crazy. Oh, that's what she had the bomb for. Okay, I see. Countlessly through the episode, she has shown how great her ego is. She's like kind of down-shaming her comrades. She really wants to be the Armor Titan. She really wants to be the Armor Titan. What he blushing for? Bro, why's she getting naked for? Bruh. Every female in a movie, she felt... Oh, that's part of her plan. Okay. You see, I was about to say her dumb ass just fell for no damn reason. Oh, she finna chuck that motherfucker. Are they not, for some reason, not expecting this? Are y'all that dumb? Oh, there we go. Throw that motherfucker. Okay. I think she proved herself. He reminds me of Ymir's Titan, but he has like claws and armor on his face, or skeleton it looks like almost. But he's built kind of like Ymir's Titan was. To be honest, this really brings back the D-Day vibes. Back in the D-Day vibes, you know, that day, whatever. So I'm guessing he's the Jaw Titan they mentioned earlier. And Platypus motherfucker right here, I'm gonna call him Perry the Platypus. He has a fucking turrets on his back as well now, so he's very OP right now. My man don't got a luggage no more. He got a fucking whole ass machine gun. Oh, I think it's about that time. We've seen this in the trailer before. I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen right now. Oh, and they don't seem happy to do this either. They seem like they're being forced. They do not, except for that one motherfucker. He seems happy as fuck to be doing this. He's the only motherfucker happy. Alright, so let's see how this happens. Alright, so we knew the Beast Titan could actually make Titans with nothing but a scream, apparently. That's really cool. Really cool, actually. Really cool. Here we go. Yep, we seen this in the trailer. I knew this was gonna happen. It's raining fucking Titans, bruh. What the fuck? What the fuck is this bullshit? Did any of them survive? Because that was a pretty high fall, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, apparently they survived with broken everything. I'm surprised they can still stand up. That was a high fall. Like, all of the bones should be broken or something. I mean, they're still kind of Titans. They still have bones. I hate the fact that he's calling them devils, but you're using them. You're the one turning into them into this. It makes no sense to me. More. Ooh, you saw that look on Reiner's face? He said more walls. Oh, turn up. Here we go. I've been waiting for this moment. Bruh, he looking fresh. You see that one dead Titan over there? Bruh. Wait, can they go straight through him? Apparently. It shot his whole fucking arm off. It's an armored train. Alright, Rhino, what are you gonna do here? Ooh. Destroy the whole fucking train. Oh no, watch out. Okay. Lion Titan with the clutch. I'm not sure if he is the Jaw Titan. I think he is. Honestly, I'm not sure who to root for. Like, am I rooting for the bad guys right now? Is that what I'm doing here? Am I out of frame? I'm not sure if I'm out of frame. Let me move up a little forward. I don't know if I'm out of frame. Our defeat brought about this war right now. So what, the defeat of not being able to kill all the aliens brought about this? How is that? Please explain, elaborate. Isn't war a terrible thing? You know, I was not expecting that from him. stating the fact that he pretty much started war with the Eldians back at Paradise. This man with the pitching skills, bro. Okay, Reiner with the clutch. Reiner with that shield, he protected. Oh, so they already signed after the defeat, I guess they signed a peace treaty. Oh, my boy. My boy not looking good. You might want to check on my man. He not looking too good. Alright, they seem to be very happy about that. Is that the boy Gene? I think that's Gene right there. Or John. I don't know why I called him Gene. John, Gene, whatever. I'm just calling him John. I think that was John. The man looking fresh. You saw him with the suit. He looking fresh. Alright. So let's get into the discussion. Okay. What an episode that was. It was very interesting, very nice actually. I was really surprised on how good that was. I really enjoyed that. Attack on Titans never seems to disappoint in my point of view. There is a couple things I saw kind of awkward. The animation is a little awkward for me since, you know, I'm so used to the Wit Studio. There was one part where Rhino was actually like telling the Beast Titan doing an animation like this, and it just looked really awkward to me. There was points where it even kind of saw as the Armored Titan was kind of CGI. Not a huge problem, you know. It looked fresh though. I'm not gonna lie, it looked fresh regardless if it was CGI. It did look really fresh, so I'm not complaining at all. I'm not downing Mappa and their animation choice. It looked very good. I very much enjoyed that episode. I was kind of hoping though that we started off where we left off back in the ocean, kind of elaborate from that point of view, and then we can do kind of a time skip. But it just went straight to the Marleyans, which we learned a lot of new characters. There was obviously Gabi, the overly egoed son of a bitch, that overly egoed hoe. We had Falco and Colt, and I think there was one character as well, which was Eto, and Gargildio or something like that. I don't remember. There was the Jaw Titan. I think that's what it is. I'm just gonna call it the Jaw Titan. Please correct me if I'm saying the wrong Titan out here, but if I'm right, that is the Jaw Titan, which he seemed to have very sharp claws. I would say he is like Ymir. I'm not sure if Ymir was eaten by him. I'm pretty sure that Ymir is gone by this point and was eaten by someone else. Which is very disappointing to know, because Ymir was a pretty relevant, I guess, background character. If she was a relevant side character, which was we didn't get to see much of her or like get to know a lot about her. So it's he seems to be that. It seems to have the same Titan power, but he's built a little different than she was, which that's why I'm second doubting myself whether he ate Ymir, because he actually has, like, I would say armor, but it doesn't really look like the armor that Reiner has. It doesn't really look like crystal either. It's not like a crystallized. It almost looks like bone, you know, bone on his face, and he has really sharp claws, which I think would be very nice for climbing. Very nice for slashing and dicing, which was very cool. He seemed like a very cool Titan, which I would love to see more about him and learning a little bit more about him. His name, what, Gargidio or something like that? I'm not pronouncing it right. I'm sorry. If correct me down in the comment section or something like that. Also, there was at one point in which I said I was gonna come back to in the video. There was one point where Falco grabbed an enemy from the battlefield to put him down in the little trenches, I guess, and the little holes or whatever, to actually protect him. And Gabi was actually telling him how you're not going to earn any points, there's no point in doing that. And in a way I agree with her, but it's the way I disagree as well, because Colt, well, not Colt, I keep calling him Colt, that's his older brother, Falco, when she told him that, he was like, I know, you know, I'm not doing it for that, you know, I'm just doing it because it's the right thing to do, because it clearly seems that he is not a fan of killing or being heartless in a way, and Gabi seems to be more what's the point of doing this if I'm not gonna, get any kind of reward, or they wouldn't do the same, pretty much, is what I'm trying to say. And which I kind of agree with her in a way, but at the same time, it's just kind of a right thing to do if he's like not really in this situation to continue on fighting in the war. So I think Falco is a very nice person for doing that, showing sympathy for his enemy when they probably wouldn't have shown it for him. And even after he protected him, he actually there was the Elto character actually was able to translate what he was saying, and he was saying, "Don't touch me, I'll be tainted, you devils," which is very, very fucked up, honestly. After he just protected him, is really fucked up of him saying that, which just really shows how racist the enemy really is. And after he said that, I kind of may agree with Gabi a little bit that you really don't win anything out of just being nice. You might need to be ruthless to actually get what you want. So yeah, that was interesting. It seems like Gabi really wants to become the Armored Titan, and she says that she was prepared more than anyone else, which she seemed to kind of be downing her comrades a little bit, which I feel like I don't want to call her a bitch. more than anything, I don't want to call her that. I feel like there's a reason behind her kind of downing her comrades and like telling them that she is the one that is more capable of doing it, because I feel like there's a deeper side to it. I feel like she's doing that to discourage them so they won't take on such a huge responsibility, or have to continue fighting in such a war or something like that. I feel like there's a reason for her to be saying the kind of thing she is, simply because she cares about them, not simply just because she wants just to take all the power for herself. So I hope that's what it is. I just hope she's just not being a fucking asshole, because she seems to have an ego problem, which is not really an issue, because it's just an anime. She seems to be funny as well. She seemed to actually have the skill to become the Armored Titan. Obviously, she took down the train all by herself, which was very impressive. So kudos to her. Shout out to Gabi. There was also another part that I wanted to talk about where Reiner was actually gliding down, or like parachuting down. I say gliding down, which reference to Fortnite, aka RIP Fortnite or whatever. But he was actually parachuting down, and it was one point where he looked at the wall where the enemies were, his destination, but pictured the walls in paradise. Then he even had like a very dead inside look in his eye, like his eyes look like there's no soul in those eyes, which I've heard Reiner goes to a very depressive side this season. There was even one point in the official trailer where he had a gun to his like head or mouth or something like that. I'm not really sure. So I think Reiner really just does not feel good about anything that he has done, and that's really fucked up. That the Marleyans not Paradise, but the Marleyans of over there, are using the Eldians, brainwashing them into being criminals and actually killing their people. And especially Reiner and like Berto and Annie, those people that actually pretty much were raised over there in Paradise, having to betray them and then having to leave them and being seen as a bad guy. I know that hurts them mentally, and obviously you've seen that Reiner had kind of like a split personality back in season 2. It was season 2, yeah. He seems to have a split personality. He's definitely not a fan of the things he has done, and he pretty much regrets it. And seeing that dead expression in his eyes when he visualized the wall back in Paradise, and he even said he's tired of walls, he's tired of all the bullshit that's going on. And I feel kind of bad for Reiner, honestly. Even though he has done a lot of bad things, I feel like it's really the fault of the Marleyans that are brainwashing them and forcing them to do this task, to these tasks or whatever, to kill so many people, innocents. And yeah, honestly, there was also there was another point where there was one point where the Beast Titan was also gliding down, and he actually said that our defeat brought about this war, which is odd to me. And I actually had a question written down on my phone, which I would get to in a minute. I'm not sure how their defeat, I'm guessing the defeat they meant was when they failed to kill all the aliens back in paradise. How did that bring about the war? I'm not really sure. Maybe they needed to get the Founding Titan, and that would like fix things over there at the main island. I have a prediction, I have a theory, but I'm not really sure if it's 100% right. So I'm not sure why they want the Founding Titan power. What is the point? Why do they want the Founding Titan power? I'm not really sure. It has to be a reason for why they want the Founding Titan power, but I can't dial up for any reason why they want the Founding Titan's power. Alright, since I can't think of anything else for the little discussion I was having, obviously episode 1 was really fantastic. It was really great. I loved it. I loved every little bit of it. We got a shitload of animation, a shitload of new characters that I think after a while I'll probably feel more sentimental about them. Honestly, I'm ready to see the scouts, everyone, Eren, Mikasa, Armin, Jean, all the Levi squad. I'm ready to see them again. I'm so excited. Episode 2 has already came out actually, but I probably won't get into it until tomorrow because it's already really late and I have to be getting this video fixed as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get into questions that I have actually had. I wrote these down before I even watched the video, way before. So some of these questions are not exactly solved, but they have deeper parts to it now. But question number 1. Will Eren and Mikasa fuck? Will they fuck? This is something I've been rooting for since season 1. I want to go ahead and say this. I'm going to put this out there as quickly as possible. I am a Eren Mika shipper. There's reasons why I'm an Eren Mika shipper. I know it's odd to be shipping them. Well, not really odd. I wouldn't say it's odd because the only reason I say it's odd is because it's more of like an action anime than a romance anime. You barely get to see any romance anywhere in this show. There's like very rare moments where you can kind of see incy-wincy bits of it. But I am an Eren Mika shipper, and I want to point that out. A lot of people may say that's a little weird because they'll say they're step siblings, which, by the way, they are nowhere near step siblings. I don't want to hear any of that. They're not step siblings. They had completely different families. She had a different mom and different dad, which died by some pedophiles who were trying to sex traffic her or so whatever. Sent her to the little black market or whatever. So they were actually killed by Eren himself, who saved Mikasa and was orphaned into the Jaeger family for what seemed to be around a generous 1 or 2 years. So it's not even like she's been orphaned and grew up with Eren for an overly large amount of time. It was only for like, generously I'll say about a year or so, because they didn't seem to grow that much within that time. So, and not only that, but Mikasa never seen Eren's parents as her own, so that's why I wouldn't say that, you know, they are step siblings. I don't believe they're step siblings. I kind of want them to, you know, do the little thing, because it's always pretty obvious to me that Mikasa has a little thing for Eren. She wants that Eren dick. I mean, it's pretty obvious. If I'm being honest, it's pretty obvious. I'm not so sure if Eren has the same way. Honestly, I don't know why Eren doesn't already. Like, he has something so great right there. Why is he not taking advantage of that? It's just like, and this lady would risk her life for him. She would risk her life for this man. You don't see that much out here in the world. So he is really just, sometimes I want to choke him how oblivious he seems sometimes. I can't wait to see how he is now. Obviously, I feel like he's going to be a little bit more mature now because it's been 4 years. He's, what, about 18 years old now, or 20? I'm not really sure. It's been a 4-year time skip, and last time we seen him, he was like, what, 16 or something like that? I'm not really sure. So he's probably like, what, 20 years old by this point, which is, wow, that's really weird. I can't wait to see how they look animated. We've seen a little bit of it, of how they're gonna look animated within the official trailer, but, you know, no huge amounts. Anyways, I am a Eren Mika shipper. One day I want to see them, you know, actually intertwine and do the little funny stuff, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, next question. This is a question that I really need solved. I think it's pretty obvious at this point. Honestly, it's pretty much, I'm guessing it's common sense. I'm just not really too smart, so I'm assuming that the Marleyans can't turn into Titans, considering the fact that they are racist to the aliens for turning into Titans. Saying that there was one guy in season 3 part 2 where he actually said to the Marleyans, to the aliens he was kicking down at the wall, like at the main wall, he was saying one shot of this serum and you show your true forms, your true devil forms. So I'm assuming the Marleyans can't turn into Titans. I'm not sure why it is that is, or why they can't, or what happens if they do take it. Do they die? Does anything happen? Honestly, I really want to know what will happen if a Marleyan gets injected with the serum of Titan fluid. Really interesting. Really interesting to figure that out. I can't wait to figure that out. I think it's pretty obvious that they can't, because why else would they be racist? And if they can, then what the fuck? But, you know, okay, so question number 3. Let's see. Okay, so this is the main question. This is the one piece I need solved. I need this so solved. I need this solved as quickly as possible. I want to know the true motive of why Reiner, Annie, Berto, and Zeke decided to destroy Paradise, like kill everyone and eliminate everyone in Paradise. I just want to know why. If they were just living their lives here peacefully, well, I wouldn't say peacefully since they were being attacked by the Titans themselves. I want to know why it was that they decided to initiate that by pretty much breaking the walls and making the peace even worse than it already was. I want to know, because obviously, as we've seen, Reiner is not a big fan of the things he has done. So I want to know what was more important to them, for them to have completely abandoned their innocence and just killed a whole bunch of other people for pretty much absolute no reason. I want to know what, if they were threatened for some reason. They were threatened, I'm gonna kill your people if y'all don't kill these people. Because let's put yourself in a situation where a criminal says, if you don't kill this family, I'm gonna kill your family. Like, obviously you could probably just gang up on the criminal and kill him, but I'm saying, like, if there was no absolute way of winning against that criminal, who would you choose, your family or that family? You would have to choose to kill the other family, because obviously you have more feelings towards this family. So that's my kind of theory on what the situation kind of was with Reiner, Annie, Berto, and Zeke. They chose their people over the people over here, which in a way I feel like you could have just kind of teamed up and then fought forward. I'm not really sure. I really want to know. I can't figure it out what the true motive or why they decided to kill a whole bunch of innocents for what I would say pretty much no reason. What will the scouts, specifically Aaron, do now, knowing the fact that there's an entire country besides the one they know? It's hardly even to call their island a little country. That's not even a country, it's an island. What would they know, knowing now that the Titans are the least of their problems, knowing that there's people that hate them just for existing, racism? What would they do now? How are they going to fight back? Are they going to be Martin Luther King peaceful, or are they going to completely add hell? Which we pretty much know which one is going to be. Honestly, this is Attack on Titans. We know nothing goes right in this show, so we pretty much know that it's not going to be peaceful. But I really want to know, what are they going to do from this point on? I can't wait to see the next episode. And that's pretty much it for this episode. I thought this episode was really great. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And if y'all did, make sure to drop a like. Comment down below anything you feel like I could improve on, or if you thought my theories were somewhat stupid, or you thought they could be right, and if you have something to add on, you can add it on in the comment section. I'll make sure to reply and give my opinion on your theories or anything like that. If you think my theory was, decent, just comment down something below if you want to see that. Honestly, I'm hoping that this episodes go out. I hope I don't have any problems copyright issues wise, because I really want this to go uploaded. I'm not just doing this for fun. I want this to actually go online to build a community of different kinds, because obviously I have the gaming community that I'm doing a lot of gaming videos, the Resident Evil specifically, which by the way I wanted to get into a little bit. I will no longer be doing any more Resident Evil 2 videos because where we stopped off in the area where the little girl was about to, I guess, confront the big fat fuck or whatever. I played it, I made the video. The problem was that after doing that, we actually went into another situation where it just felt like we were reliving what we already done with the Leon situation, and that's why I decided I will no longer be doing any more Resident Evil videos, because it just feels like I'm creating content that I already have on my channel, so there's really no point. Stating the fact that there's recent Resident Evil 3 game, I think I'm not gonna get it right now because I'm kind of over the Resident Evil games. I feel like they're kind of the same concept every game. There's herbs, same thing. I feel like they go into the same direction every single time with the same concept and never really try to blend in, except for Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. That one was really great, but Resident Evil 2 to 3, I feel like it's just the same thing. So I think I'm gonna wait a little bit, maybe a month or two, before I get the Resident Evil 3. There's another game that I saw recently on Walmart. It's called Daylight. It seems to be a zombie game again, but it looked really good. It had like great reviews, by the way, and I didn't see the game. I'm gonna watch it, make sure that it's a good game, something I would like to interpret into my channel. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe for that. I'm probably gonna get it by next week whenever I get paid again. So yeah, I guess this is this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you enjoyed it, because this was very nerve-wracking for me. It's very nerve-wracking because I have never done something like this ever before. It's odd to look at myself in the camera, and I'm definitely stepping out of my comfort zone to post this video. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, again, drop a like, subscribe for more videos. Attack on Titan videos reaction coming out very soon. I'm gonna make sure to catch up on every single one of them, so make sure to subscribe for that. If you want to follow me on my social media, to be all down in the description, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, I guess that's it. I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.